There he is.
Oh,
Look at that handsome
Look at
gentleman.
this cute bastard over here.
what up, boys?
What's happening?
Chilling, baby. How you doing?
Great, great, man. Are you're not in the House of Rainy right now, are you? I know you're feeling.
Nah, the House of Grooves, but I was in the House of Rainy today.
Do you smell his underwear? I don't know.
I
Well,
went through all the undies,
he did
the
leave
whole
it in piles
family.
for you so you could
Yeah, I divvied them up and then dove face first into each one of them.
like Scrooge McDuck in the money bin.
Yeah, cocktails.
Yeah, that rainy underwear.
Yeah, dick tails.
Dick.
Woo! Sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Didn't see that
The
one coming.
cruise.
Goose. Oh, dude, that's like it's like the weirdest house party ever, though. Just the one man,
I
going through everything.
like the fact that all three of us have the theme song in our head right now.
Oh, the DuckTales?
Yeah.
It never leaves, man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, even the show was good.
Yeah. And Rob's got the top hat on in my head.
Yeah,
So
he's,
in the spats.
I
Still
was,
still no pants.
yeah, well, you can't have pants on.
No.
Um,
No, no pants, dude.
I was thinking like, you get in there, you rename all the cats, everything. It's a
There's
good time.
Schooner, there's Missy, there's Kissy, there's Jimmy.
I really could just change that. I could like Gulf of America as cats.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, it truly is just up to me, you know?
Oh,
Like, it's up to
absolutely.
me when I'm calling them.
The amount of
Yeah.
power you hold right now is awesome.
You,
Yeah, dude. You
you could
snooze, you lose, truly.
you just do like your own little stinkers episode while you're in there, just like you're it's
Good
good
old
times.
Buffalo Bill.
Just run around. Um, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's good to see. I know last time we saw you were in North Carolina, I believe.
Yes.
And I still feel bad about that because the guy Cliff Bleszinski, who created the
Gears of War.
Gears of War, like you were with Butterly,
Yeah.
and I was like he was probably, I don't know, 10 feet from him, and I was gonna tell Butterly, I just didn't. I was talking to you about it, and dude, he ended up leaving. I was like, oh, Butterly was like, he was here, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't talk to him. Oh man, that was Rob's fault. He could have told you, man.
And Rob's got those fucking bus tracks on the back of his shirt because of you.
Yeah, I know. I just ran right over him.
Oh, Rob did it.
Rubbed it. No, no, I felt
Yeah.
awful about that, man.
I think they connected though online later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think all was well.
They're currently in a sexting relationship. I believe they're sending not necessarily dick pics, but like it's probably more
Like
like,
calf pics, knowing Tim.
yeah, or like just screenshots of
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
it's so fucking hot, dude.
Check out this Contra score.
Oh my God, those
Oh, it's
calves. I can't believe you walk.
Yeah.
so
Oh my God. Look at the top of your black socks.
Did you we were talking about the OnlyFans. Well, she's OnlyFans, right? Yeah, OnlyFans creator that got robbed. Did you see that? Yeah. Like these
No.
guys held her at gunpoint.
Yeah, Amaranth.
Amaranth.
Katie Siragusa is her real name.
I don't follow her Christian name. I only go by her online handle. But apparently, these dudes ran up in mass, and there's like a video of it. And apparently, like they walked her into her house,
They ran her into her
ran
house.
her into her house,
So
and
they grabbed her and then rushed her in.
they were like, I think they had her at gunpoint, right? Or
She was look, okay, I've seen a lot of these things given my
Yeah.
occupation.
was this actually on OnlyFans? Or
No.
it's a fucked up video to be
So
posted.
That's a fair question.
so she runs and they're running too, but she's like, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. But usually that doesn't go like that. So I don't know. If this comes out to be a work or fraud or something like that,
Well,
I won't be super surprised.
well, anyway, they walk her in. You don't see that part of it, and the next thing you hear is gunshots and these guys running out. And apparently, her husband was like in this room. I'm not.
He got alerted somehow that there was something
Yeah,
in the house. There was
and
Yeah.
another structure from the main house,
yeah,
might be their studio or whatever, and then he starts squeezing off rounds,
yeah.
and allegedly there was an 11-year-old boy shot.
Where the fuck did that happen?
Really?
He people are saying he's one of the suspects. So
11-year-old boy. None of those are 11. I mean, that might be LeBron James 11-year-old. Like, you remember when he was in high school, he looked like
Yeah.
he was 35.
Yeah, there
There,
was like one like football player. He's like 12, but he looks older than me.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Did you see that
insane.
guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen him online. It's I also follow him. I go to his
His
sporting
his
events. It's
OnlyFans. Yeah.
OnlyFans. The 12 year. I was wondering if this wasn't about because they were allegedly robbing her for crypto, right? That was their
Yeah, it's
thing.
supposed to be her crypto portfolio. They were going to get
Yeah,
that. Like that's
Oh,
but
I don't know.
you know what I think it was, man? I don't think it's about crypto. I think these guys might be the Luigi Mangiones for OnlyFans, but subscribers, like they're just
Well,
tired.
she would be way down the list. Like
What
she treats her people well.
I know, but like
You get your money's worth.
he has a letter online from his grandma where she bought his subscription and it never got filled. And yeah, dude.
I don't know. I
yo,
think
did you hear about the Luigi sex tape? That
Yes.
yes.
He has like 20 sex tapes, and I gotta be honest, I don't think any of them with the ladies. I don't know though.
he just does what Luigi wants.
Maybe
Like
so.
he's the truest
Yes.
of Italians. He's like, I look good. I Luigi like.
No, it's
Dude,
not gay.
yeah, if I looked like that, I would probably make some sex tapes.
Well, speaking of,
Hold on.
motherfucker, you have lost some weight.
Yeah, you
Look,
did.
you're looking
Oh,
trim and good, dude.
thank you, buddy.
Yeah, dude, you can tell.
I'm juicing,
Yeah,
but
hell yeah.
hey,
Well,
dude, who cares?
it's like
No.
with your gallon of water, so that's like one of the telltale signs. Like that guy has lost a lot of weight. How do you know? He is hucking a fucking jug of water with him everywhere.
No,
Guy's
it
a
comes
piss
with
factory.
lifestyle. Sure. Yeah, they say like you gotta like hydrate big time, and then also too, I'm taking like Miralax gummies because apparently like the shits get backed up.
Mm.
Nice.
That's like the biggest thing apparently, and then apparently you can like go blind or something. But that's nothing. That's
Yeah.
truly nothing.
Nothing compared to looking that good.
Plus, you can still feel tits. You know.
Yeah, you can't hear.
I mean, you
And
can't
feel
hear
tit.
them, as John McKeever said.
Dude, I love that sketch. I actually I had that was like a deaf guy hears for the first time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I had a TV production class in college, and they asked us to bring in a clip of our favorite acting, and I thought Tommy Pope killed that so hard,
He did.
Nailed it.
and I brought it in, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" No one liked it.
It's so
But
good
I was like, "This
because
is good."
yeah, he pulls you in for that
He plays
that
it
moment.
completely straight
I mean, yeah,
the whole time.
and
Yeah,
then
it
yeah,
has
and
emotional depth.
Yeah.
and being around
When he's
Tommy too.
crying, in the beginning,
Yeah,
The what?
when he's when he's crying, like you're like shit,
Yeah, you think it's real. If you
Yeah.
don't know him, you think it's like one of those real videos.
and then like if you've been around Tommy for any length of time, you know that he doesn't really feel
He ain't
anything
got
other
no,
than
he ain't got
anger.
no feelings.
It's just anger. So it's like, wow, he really is a good actor. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And the whole breakdown, like it's perfect. I don't know the actresses in that video. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
her tone is so perfect in there too. She's just the perfect amount of like she's not over the top annoying. It's just that real life like
Air horn quality.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah, they played super real.
well McKeever's the man. Yeah,
Oh,
his
fuck
sketch
yeah.
on did you see his sketch on SNL that he wrote? The
Did he do the couple of beers one?
yeah, he
Yeah.
wrote that one. Yeah.
That was fucking great.
That was awesome.
It takes like 2 seconds to tell, like, okay, I know who did this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the sketches this time around they played to Shane's strengths a lot more.
Definitely. I think that what was it? The news
Yeah, the
news
news
anchors
was pretty,
where they were
pretty
doing
strong.
like the
Yeah,
points
that
who's
was like,
got yeah, that was awesome. I don't know. There's people that automatically are gonna hate on that, but it's like
oh
dude,
yeah. I actually didn't see well, I saw half of the monologue
yeah,
and I stopped watching, not because it wasn't good. I just got so nervous. Like I felt the moment for him
yeah.
and I couldn't keep watching. I got like so nervous. But I heard the rest was good.
I
Yeah.
went the other way. I was just hoping. Like I really hope he
They'll
messes
finally get him.
up. Nah, yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was great. I actually waited till like the next day or maybe the day after to watch it, and there were already people on there like, oh man, I don't know. I guess it's the normal haters that come out and say, this was horrible or this isn't funny or whatever. I thought it was like, you know, pretty good. I thought it was solid and it was
Good set in a hostile crowd.
yeah, it's a weird crowd.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've seen some of that material before that he's done, like just seeing him live. And but I thought it was great. It was pretty much Shane's stuff.
Well, and that's Rob's got another element to it because you're a man on stage,
Yeah.
so you feel this like you can capture somebody else's trauma. Like I feel a crash
Yeah,
when it's about to happen.
exactly. I had the pause when he did like the first like
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they weren't like giving it to him as much as they should have, and I was like, I gotta go.
yeah.
It takes some balls to do that though, like to have that pause. Because I know Patrice O'Neill, there's a really famous bit he did about Natalie Holloway, where he pauses and like lets the audience not answer his question, which is what he wanted. But like to have the balls to let that hang in the air is like, it's amazing when it
Oh
works
yeah,
out.
for sure.
So I don't know.
So
Yeah,
now
and-
we're all even with black people, right?
No, I
That's
still
it.
have
That we did it.
I still have some things I have to
Damn it.
make. What do they call that? Reparations? I don't know. Whatever.
yeah.
Um.
Black people gonna get their preparation age. It's gonna happen.
uh.
Real.
Sorry, I don't mean to go back to Luigi Mangione's sex tape, but it's just I can't
Oh,
get.
please.
One thing I read about it is that their cinematic quality, and I'm like, okay, I understand when insurance fucks a lot of people over, but then he had like the money, or maybe just he's an auteur. It's like, if
He
I'm
didn't
gonna,
look dumb to me,
maybe he just, but like, I just want to see these things, for the cinematography almost too.
right? And
If
not
they're,
anything having to do with your gay love.
Right. And I wonder, like, because cinematic can mean so many things. Like, did he just have
Yeah.
like a really nice camera, or like, did they have to like break for lunch? You know, like,
the craft
Yeah,
services, they had a drone
yeah, yeah.
shot.
Was there like, did they go union with the crew?
They had him get a drone shot of him getting butt fucked by
Yeah.
a twink.
the last production he's on gets shut down because of insurance.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you think it was gay porn? Or do you think he's smashing ladies?
I see. That's what I don't know because I keep
I could see
hearing
him
these
being
things.
bi for sure.
I
Oh,
think he
yeah.
was. I think or is. I don't know.
Yeah,
Say
got.
was.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think he's as many options right now.
he's got
Yeah.
eyebrows. That guy's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that we're going to see a mixed bag of these if these tapes ever, hit the air. And it may be that
I think
Gene
it's the name
Hack.
of the series.
Yeah. Gene Hackman, I believe, is in one of them actually, and
Yep.
that may be what happened to him. That he was murdered
Yeah.
by Luigi Mangione.
Oh shit! Is that the Mangione kid?
He's still acting his ass off too. He's just grunting.
We gotta-
95-year-old.
Oh, we got to kill a Lex Luthor.
Did they ever find out the Gene Hackman thing, or is that still up in the air?
It's still out there, and
That's going to be a while.
Yeah.
I believe it was Epstein related because everybody knows Gene Hackman and Epstein. I have no idea. I'm just spreading rumors.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe not. I don't think there is an Epstein list.
I think Gene Hackman would have been extremely straightforward about it if someone asked him. He had incredible fuck parties.
Yeah, dude. And he's 95. Who gives a
Yeah.
shit?
You think he might have been at the Puffy parties? Gene Hackman.
You got any more goddamn baby oil?
I love jacking off with Usher.
I just saw Eyes Wide Shut for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And apparently, I heard the lore behind it is that's what got Kubrick killed.
There's a lot of
A lot of rumors.
Yeah.
He spilled too much game. But
Well-
dude, it's believable. They're basically just white ditty parties.
They are. I mean, it's a lot of people say that it's sort of tied into the Bohemian Grove thing too. Like
Right.
there's rumors that sort of was going on at Bohemian Grove as well. But then you hear Richard Nixon talking about it, how it was, what do you say? It's
It's the goddamn faggiest thing I ever saw in my life.
direct quote from Nixon.
really
he was
say
he was in the White House talking on the phone.
Yeah, they had him tapped and
He tapped himself. He recorded everything.
he was the first podcaster, I think.
He really was. Him and LBJ.
LBJ. You
Yeah,
know why they
for
called him that,
real.
right?
Did you ever hear the Lyndon B. Johnson call to his tailor where he's talking about his nutsack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a legendary dick.
Yeah.
He apparently there was a time where someone asked him like, "Why are we in Vietnam?" And he whipped his dick out and he's like, "This is why we're
This
in
is
Vietnam."
why he Milton Berled him.
Yes. Oh, is that the dude from the SNL thing?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uncle
Yeah,
Milty.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was 100% true too.
Well, I never
That,
saw his dick. I can't.
Everybody saw his dick. It sat behind him on the show.
Dude, like that must be the best, rumor about you if you're an actor. Like, there's the John Hamm rumor and Willem Dafoe. Apparently, Willem Dafoe's dick is so big that they had to like CGI it out of certain movies.
That was Ray Fiennes.
No, no,
Red Dragon.
Willem Dafoe in Antichrist. Like
Oh,
he's like the rumor is that he's actually banging in that movie, um,
yeah,
and apparently his dick is like huge, which doesn't surprise me because he
that's
does look
awesome.
like a sort of a demon gargoyle anyway. So it would seem like he would have some sort of like.
dude, he only looks like Jane
That's-
Fonda to me after Boondock Saints. I can't. I can't.
I mean, he
Oh,
was
I still
hot.
got to see that one.
Oh God, that didn't ruin it. I promise.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
called
that,
it Boone Dick sucks, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
No, it's no, I like it. It's a good movie.
So what you been up to, man? How's it going today?
it's going pretty good, dude. I've just been chilling in Jersey now and doing the podcast.
And what
And
is
that's
that
pretty much it,
podcast?
dude.
I haven't heard of this
You
podcast you guys do.
you seeing any drones over there in Jersey where you are?
Oh yeah.
Saw a few.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah,
it
but I
worth
haven't
the
seen
hype?
any in a while. What?
Is the hype real there? Because I keep hearing that like New
Yeah, no, it
Jersey,
definitely was a thing. The like me and my family, we saw like quite a few. But I haven't seen any in a while.
they were all recording the Mangione
Yeah.
videos. So that's
Yeah, that's what they were
Yeah.
searching.
See the dick and the eyebrows on this guy is like a new Groucho.
yeah. I
Yeah, dude.
mean, it's they had to zoom in from outer space. It's like really cinematic. It looks
Do you
like
think
day
that
after
do you think
tomorrow.
Luigi's gonna get off?
No, but I could see some sort of. I mean, he's a political martyr at this point,
Yeah,
anyway, and I think that's kind of what he wanted in a way.
yeah,
Well, not in a way. I think he really wanted that, but I also think like he wanted the notoriety, but he didn't want to actually do the time. Um,
yeah,
I do think that he'll have an easier ride than a lot of people once he gets convicted, or if he gets convicted.
yeah.
But I don't know. I just I think
I think
he's
his trial will be absolutely wild if they don't play or he doesn't get killed.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I've been hearing that there's a big concern that the jury is going to love him.
It's not so
Yeah,
much that as there's some real concern about the Fourth Amendment issues about how he was identified and caught.
by his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're going to have maybe for the first time in a homicide in this country, like facial recognition is going to play heavily into the probable cause to get some of this shit, and a lot
Mm,
of technology stuff that it hasn't been divulged yet, but it's coming. So you're going to have a
yeah,
lot of firsts on a high profile case. That's a
yeah,
bad thing for the state because that's just showing you're edging closer to a surveillance state. I mean, it's there already to a
yeah.
greater degree, but man, it's going to be bad.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you
You
think it's
said
gonna be bad
edging
that
and
like
sorry.
people are gonna know about it? No, you're good. You
No, I
think
was
it's
just
gonna
saying
be
he said edging and coming, and I just did seem like he was doing the right up
You're
for his.
going to see more public dissonance.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you
Oh
guys.
yeah.
I'm a child,
Oh,
so
Yeah.
I catch the word come and
I
edge
get
and
it, brother. I was there with you.
it. Yeah, I mean, I think outside of these trials, you're going to see probably, protests. You're going to see all. I mean, now that we have such access to like, um, the internet, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you're going to see people live. Like it used to depend on the news to cover these things. You're going to see people there on the ground covering this in real time. And it'll be interesting to see how that changes the narrative from what comes out in the news versus what people are seeing for themselves, you know?
Yeah. What's your personal opinion about it? Pro, against, Luigi?
I think,
Indifferent?
well, okay, so I feel like you know, uh once we see the porn, we're really gonna know what we're dealing. No,
We got to see him clap cheeks.
I
That's
mean,
gonna
that's
weigh
gonna
heavily
decide.
in my decision.
Yeah. No, I think what he did, I don't believe in murder, but also the symbolism and the uh the frustration obviously mounted. It went beyond a political, like what party system you're in. You saw both sides, people coming out from both sides saying we're frustrated with the system, the insurance system, the healthcare system
Yeah.
that's in this country, and we've all been fucked over. And I think that scared people greatly. I think the
Yeah.
people that it should have scared, but they also did their best to immediately minimize this guy. And they talked about his
Yeah.
mental problems and all these other things about him.
Well,
They tried to discredit him.
I believe what you saw was a murderer, someone murder a mass murderer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. But we got, yeah.
You know, all the denials, all the things to save a buck, all the things to make sure that those hefty profit margins were up so the bonuses would be given to executives at the
Yeah.
top. How many lives did that claim? How many people died unnecessarily when you could have spread some of these profits, some of these things to your customers, the people you're serving? Now,
Brother, I'm
keep in
with you.
mind, insurance. Okay, insurance is they take your money and they're supposed to give you protection, but it's under their rules.
Yeah.
But you don't see them. But that's
Yeah.
legal, and with cars and shit like that, it's required.
Yeah.
The mob does it. They're in your neighborhood. You go up and complain to them. They'll at least, offer you, give you the protection you're offered. Those fuckers go to jail.
Right.
So
and they also
that,
kill each other too. So
yeah,
things don't
it's
work
it's a
out.
much
Yeah.
better return with the mob, personally.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, yeah.
But were you guys conflicted about it at all as lawmen?
I'm not a lawman. I'm a just a
I
piece of shit.
I
That's
thought you were dueling lawmen.
no, he is. I or was not anymore, but
I still adhere to the
Okay.
law, uh,
no,
on paper.
Is it from law lineage?
Yeah, yeah. 13 years of it will hard to shake. But I've
Yeah.
been over 21, 22 years now altogether, and
Woo.
yeah, it
it's like
shit
John
has
Cena,
shit
dude.
has really changed. And
Yeah.
I you come in the beginning and you kind of wide eyed, and you kind of set shit straight, and then you start learning the game, and then you see the game change where it gets worse with these people at the top taking more and more. Well,
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of people at the bottom, and they need shit. It's not a question of want. It's not them being spoiled and they're going to tighten their belts. They need shit.
It's also historically what happens.
Historically, it never fucking fails.
Mhm.
These people
Nope.
who are 2 or 3 generations disconnected at the top from having to work, from ever having to do this shit, from being on the street, from having really need, plenty of want, no need. When they think they can just keep taking and taking, it always goes back.
And
Heads rolling the fucking road, dude.
also,
They do. Baby.
I mean, we don't know what that CEO's porns look like. Like, what did he do? Just, cell phone camera, POV stuff, or was he like getting a crew in there as well?
I think he signed off on fucking over a shit ton of firemen, and a few other
Hmm.
healthcare workers, and just like right before that.
They're- It's basically medical doge, dude.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is. They did there was a mandate that they put out or some memo, I think, was basically like we're going to we're basically going to deny X percentage of claims regardless of what they are, and then go back and fight it.
Mhm.
And
Right.
because it's
Well,
fiscally better for us instead of doing their job and like, taking it case by case, they're like, we'll do 25% off the board
then
or
people
deny
don't
it.
have the money and the ability to fight.
Yeah, how are you going to fight these billion-dollar
Mhm.
companies that when you're struggling yourself, and not to mention like when you go to the hospital, they don't tell you how much something is until you get the bill. They
Mhm.
don't say like you're going for an X-ray your insurance is going to cover. It doesn't show up like that. It shows up after the
Right.
fact, and then you've got to deal with it. And again, that's that hidden cost system. And I'm not even saying it's the hospital's fault. It's just,
No, it's not the people on the ground's fault. That's not it.
and I mean, I've heard
Yeah.
many doctors
It's
that are
all the big
fighting for
picture.
people. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But again, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to see those porns and to really,
The answer is in the porn.
yeah,
The answer is important.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, I would love to see that. But yeah, dude, I it's a hard one because obviously you don't want to like condone murder, but like, do I
no,
feel bad? Not necessarily.
yeah,
I feel bad for his family.
hmm,
That's the only people I really feel bad for.
Well,
yeah,
you look at equal protection under the law, like that's the idea in the justice
Yeah.
system. Equal protection under the law. Well, that
Mhm.
means that everybody's got to play by the rules. That meant that that guy had to play by the rules, but he didn't play by the rules. You know, all the top tier are not playing by the rules.
Yeah.
It's just take, 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 and that
Yeah.
only works for so long. It's not sustainable. It's
Yeah.
in their
It's
greater self
capitalism
interest.
at its worst. What?
It's in their greater self interest to make a more sustainable capitalist society in that case.
Mhm.
Because hey, if I'm getting $3 billion every year, I'm sitting fucking pretty. I
Right.
mean, I have no worries about anything. But if I decide I need 4 billion, I can't do anything with 4 billion I couldn't do with 3 billion. That's simple greed. It's avarice,
Yeah.
and it's a sin for a reason, if you will.
I get conflicted on Elon a lot because I mean just watching him exist is brutal.
yeah,
But I don't know. I understand that you can be a billionaire and if you're providing a service like that's just capitalism and stuff like that. But like having like $400 billion,
yeah. He lost
that's so great.
111. He lost 111 billion dollars in 4 weeks, and it won't affect his lifestyle at all. Like he'll be fine. And like 111 billion dollars, dude. Like
I've had
I
the
would do so much cocaine off. Like I mean,
I've had the thought about him for a long time that he is excellent in big picture kind of things
Yeah.
and about driving things home and even criminally doing what it takes to accomplish a goal. But he
Mhm.
is not that technically smart.
yeah. I mean, they've said that
Yeah,
anyway. That's
That's been in question more
yeah.
because
I don't think he's necessarily doing the calculations people think he is. Now he'll take credit for him, and he'll till the sun goes down, look like he's the guy who's got all the answers. But
yeah,
he
well, I
is
think
a
he's
good
doing
enough
a lot
showman.
of. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh no, I think he's doing a lot of branding on his and
hmm,
I saw on Amazon there was like a documentary about him, and the title was like Elon Musk, like the next Tony Stark or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it's a
He
lot
likes to
of
play that.
yeah, it's like a lot of branding.
Did you ever see the Thank You, Dr. Fauci one on Disney Plus?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
Who did that
yeah.
one?
That I don't know.
sure.
Do you guys think he has our best interest at heart? I don't know.
His
Like
his
I
his
don't know. Like
entire
if a guy who has $400 billion really cares about us, I don't
I
know.
I
he
was
wants
thinking
to
back
put
at
us on Mars. That's he wants to be
there's
the guy
that.
who did that. That's his
Right,
mission, and he thinks there's nothing bigger than that because he wants his name on that. Don't
right.
mistake me; it's ego driven. Whether he says it's altruistic or not, he wants his statue. He wants his tombs of the kings.
I,
Yeah,
I always look
yeah.
back again in history, like the richest guy in the world. Has there ever been a good guy that's the richest guy? Like, can you ever think about someone who was that much wealthier than everybody else?
Merv Griffin.
He was he wasn't the richest guy in the world. He
Oh,
did
well,
create Jeopardy
he
though.
was up there.
So
Merv
Yeah.
Griffin, pretty good billionaire.
I
I,
don't think I know that dude.
he's an old it's back when Jason was in his 20s,
Yeah,
in 1942.
he was an entertainer. He had a talk show, and he had these like enterprise entertainment enterprises. But there's an old
Gotcha.
Steve Martin movie called The Man with Two Brains, and at the very end of it, there's this whole subplot of the elevator killer. spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen this 50-year-old movie, 40-year-old movie now. They reveal the elevator killer to be fucking Merv Griffin, and it's just dumbass
Yeah,
Merv Griffin.
he created
And
Jeopardy
created
and
Jeopardy.
Wheel of Fortune, I
Yeah,
believe.
it just
Bunch of
and
Okay.
it was a dumb subplot, but I've never forgotten who Merv Griffin was since then, since I was a little
That's
kid. And he was a billionaire, like he was an actual billionaire.
yeah.
you know
Uh,
uh with this you were talking about Elon and being conflicted. Now I feel like there might be an uprising, not because of all of this, but I've noticed a lot of the Instagram models lately are just AI, right?
Hmm.
And it's not fooling me, man. It's not, I mean, are you fooled by it?
I don't really go on Instagram.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
OnlyFans, yes. Instagram, not so much.
yeah. I've been getting in trouble with the Twitter host that
Yeah.
right when I see one, I just click on it and then it's my whole page. It's
It's
crazy.
vicious cycle. And
they
that's
they raid you in a heartbeat. They come at it.
Yeah, dude, my whole feed is just fat asses and then like 6 million, really? That's like
Yep.
that's my whole
I I kind of have this fear slash conspiracy theory that all this information is being documented for future generations to like be our written history, all this digital tracking. And boy, it's just gonna, like you said, fat asses and like fights in McDonald's and I don't know what else is, but
Here's the number of hours
cats,
John
funny
spent
cat.
on World Star Hip Hop.
I haven't been on there in a little while. It's kind of just TikTok is sort of taken over that, which I'm not on TikTok either, but
yeah.
um but yeah, World Star Hip Hop used to be the hub, man. That
That's the
used to be
place
the
to be,
best.
dude.
It's like
Yeah,
so
for
many.
sure, dude. I've been on Reddit more recently, and I could see how people go down just the darkest holes on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that they recommend you dark shit.
Yeah,
Like
100%. Just the front page
one
where it's
that,
Yeah,
yeah, like I wasn't even subbed, and it was like r// guy cry,
dude.
and it's just guys having the worst time.
Reddit has become like the lobby for 4chan in a lot of ways. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
just go over here and check this out. It's like, no, no,
Right?
thank
Yeah,
you.
that's 4chan's waiting room, and then after a
Hmm.
while, it's like, Josh, 4chan will see you now,
Yep.
You've just got a
and then
number.
yeah, and then you start bombing stuff.
So Guy Cry, do you go on there a
Yeah,
lot or what's going on in Guy Cry?
yeah. But let me see what the first post on r// guy cry is.
Hey, be kind if mine pops up. Just let that go.
Are you on there?
I I don't
He
think
is
so.
now.
Get ready to
I
be.
thought you were on Christurbation. You're jerking off and crying at the same time.
Oh, that didn't go the way I thought
Not
it
not
would.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, that's where I thought. I was like,
but I mean, I've heard of it.
you just on a cross trying to jerk it.
Oh man,
That would be tough.
got holes in your hands, nailed up.
First one, X came out as a lesbian and it's ruined my life. Uh, the My ex messaged me out of the blue saying she doesn't want to be friends anymore.
A lot of X stuff.
Yeah, mom passes Saturday at 73. I'm 43 and single. She was my best friend and travel buddy.
Oh my God,
It's
dude,
truly, it's just misery. You could just keep scrolling for like hours and it's all misery.
misery slash. It's making me feel a lot better about my shit right now.
The thing is,
There's an element of that for sure.
Yeah.
how much is trickery? Like, how many
Oh,
truly weak men are out there to where all this
a
is
lot.
happening? There are a lot of weak men. I'll give you that.
Well, I mean, a lot of those Reddit posts, just whatever you're on, are fake. Like there's like the "Am I an asshole?" or "Am I overreacting?"
Hmm.
or all those things, where people just make up the craziest scenario and people will respond like, sincerely, and I'm like, this is clearly a lie.
Dude, you're talking to an old no sleep guy where like this is a true horror story. I tell you, I swear.
Oh, no sleep.
Yeah, it's like, and then we went inside and locked the door and never called the police because why?
That's the scary story
Yeah,
one. That they,
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
With
that's
the
bullshit.
am I an asshole one too, that they could be so annoying because there are ones where you're so clearly not the asshole where it's like, why are you posting that? It's like, like my uncle like ate my ass when I was 2. Am I the asshole for not talking to him?
Well,
I tried to dial his number, but I couldn't figure out the buttons.
things got awkward at Thanksgiving this year.
Yep.
He wanted to stuff the turkey, he said. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Then he gave me a gobble gobble hat.
yeah.
Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
kind of are that. I mean, if you're being honest, you kind of are the asshole if you're not talking to your uncle after he eats your ass. Just at least criticism, I guess, you know?
Family.
You know, something out there. It's a
Yeah,
real, it's a mixed bag. But
you still got to be there for him, man.
yeah,
You still got to be there for your uncle. It's like Uncle Steve, what's wrong, man? You barely touched my ass.
it's my ass,
I
not
uh
the way you like
I
You
it.
got it.
barely touched your nephew ass, man.
I'm
What's going on?
I'm sorry. I got a report from the doctor today, and I don't know who to talk to.
I'm sorry, I'm not hungry. I just can't eat.
Yeah,
You know,
Oddly,
am I the asshole for not wanting to fuck my nephew because he's old now?
he's on guy cry.
Yeah, r/ guy crying nephew grew up.
Nephew grow up, and I don't want his ass anymore. I
wow,
think
you
he's
want to talk
seeing
about
his other uncle.
you talk about the circle of life here, guys. I think you can figure some shit out.
I mean,
Yeah, dude.
it's Reddit, man. Hey, Reddit should be a TV show. Let's just make
But it
that
should
happen.
be a TV show. I've been on the like hair system Reddit.
Nice.
Have you guys been aware of my journey with the hair system?
I've
No.
briefly
Yeah,
been.
I heard here and there about it, but not like the full
Oh
journey.
yeah, dude. So I'm gonna try it. And are you guys aware of the system, like what it is exactly? Because a
No.
lot of people think it's transplants,
It's
Is
not.
this
but
It's not the one from Turkey, right?
no, no. So
Okay.
basically, the
I heard you talk about the one
it
from Turkey.
right. Naeem was thinking about doing that, but
Right.
the hair system, it's basically like an Elon branding situation where their toupees. But like it kind of feels like when you call like a guy's action figures dolls, they're like they're action figures.
This is like Hair Club for Men, like back in the day.
Yes,
Yes.
but
Okay.
I will say the technology is a bit more advanced now. They actually fucking glue that thing to you.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Yeah, dude. I'll send you some video. So I'm
I
gonna
want to see
try
this.
it. I'm gonna try it and do a reveal on the cast.
Nice.
That yes.
They actually look pretty good, but also it's so possible that it looks so insane.
Is there
It,
any chance you could do a Blink 182 right out of the gate?
like a Travis Barker like tattoo my head.
No, no, no. Just I'm talking
Yeah.
about the two blonde streaks like coming down in front kind of thing.
Oh.
You just
Yeah,
moose the shit out of it in two blonde streaks.
I could do that, dude. But yeah, no, I'm growing out the sides and the back right now because the
Nice.
thing is they shave the top and then you keep your sides and your back and then they cut it like all in the same thing. But
Wow.
the growing out process is brutal because I have to live with the cul-de-sac, dude.
Mm,
But
that's
Because
dedication.
shout out Malachi Ayers, he came up with cul-de-sac.
this
But
cul-de-sac is great. I,
yeah, yeah,
but it could be just a couple of maybe a month or so of that, and then you've got this whole new hairdo for however long the glue holds them. Do they have to like re-glue it, or do you have to go in for maintenance, like oil checks or whatever?
yeah, yeah.
Three
So
thousand
like
miles on it.
it depends on your activity level, but I think like every like 3 weeks you like reapply it, but you can like shower with it and shit.
Ah,
And then yeah, the trick is you kind of like learn how to do it yourself, but you have like someone do it for you at first. But yeah, it's been funny. I've been in r/hair system and r/bald, two very conflicting ideologies, and it sparks first jets a little bit. There's beef.
That's like fucking
Sure.
sharks and jets right there, buddy.
yeah.
It
That's a
truly
street
is.
fight waiting to
Bloods and
happen.
Crips.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like jocks versus theater kids a little bit, where like the r/bald is like, man, the fuck up. Costumes are gay. And then r/hair system is like you wish you could express yourself like this. You're lying to yourself. You want to try it.
This is the
Like
unicorn
you
you
hate
want to
me because
be.
you hate me kind of stuff.
Look, I don't fault either one of those sides of the line, but
Both are fair.
I know squarely where I fall.
I know where you fall.
Yeah.
So
I think we see where you fall.
yeah, it just if I could get what little I had left on my head to fall out, it would be great.
Yeah, if you let it go, do you still have sides and back?
Yeah, yeah. The skullet could happen if I
Yeah,
don't fuck up. Yeah, but if I could
You should
get
do the Jesse
like
Ventura
my
riff here.
my thing is I just hate shaving the hot dogs on the back of my head where the creases are.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, just if I could get rid of that,
My
I'd
my
be
my hot dog has finally just started going down, brother.
yeah. The weight loss will do that. So
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
no, that I think the prospect of just like completely changing your avatar is fun to me.
dude, I'm
Like,
excited for you.
yeah, like
I love it.
just being like a different dude is so funny. Just being a completely different guy.
You can still flip flop on the Reddit subreddits. I mean, you can still
Oh
be
yeah,
like, guy, I've been there on bald Reddit. I understand where you're coming from, but come
Right.
on over to the hair system,
I was
man.
just
Mark
thinking about
hair system will have you, brother.
I mean,
oh you're the test monkey right here because I'm watching.
did
I'm
you
watching
Please.
anyway.
have you seen the other? I think Dan Soder had it done where they take the hair from the back of your
Yeah,
head
he
and
did.
like,
That's the one in Turkey.
oh, well, he
Yeah.
did it in America, right?
Nope, he went over there.
Well, he said his head swelled up and
Hmm.
like he looked like the leader from the Hulk. It was
Yeah.
like a big bubble, which his head is huge anyway.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know how much more that skull could
I,
take.
I think he did it at the perfect time because I think with his case, he just had some thinning and receding.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So he had like a lot of good like donor hairs and like he didn't have to fill in that much. But like for me, it's like nothing on the top. So it's like that. I don't think I have enough donors to like fill like the complete top of the head.
I'll give you all the rest of the hair I have left.
I'll take them,
You
dude.
can have them.
Does facial hair work? Because
No,
you've got that.
that'd be a terrible idea. The facial hair thing.
That'd be crazy.
You're like this son of a bitch is 2 minutes from going blackface.
It's like whenever those people, used to see the prank where they shave your pubes
Yeah,
and you glue them onto somebody's, what is it called? The
gorilla
gorilla mask?
face,
Gorilla
gorilla
mask?
mask. Yeah,
Yes,
Just do it on your head.
those are good old
You look
fashioned
like
pranks.
Pauly Shore from.
Yeah.
really
Hey,
did.
buddy.
Yeah.
It's exciting though because I could go black guy hair. They do black guy hair.
Oh,
You would look good.
Yeah,
dude,
Dude, a
get
black guy crew cut on you?
like a
Shit.
box or like a nice fade.
Straight up, yeah.
yeah, I can do it, dude.
Dude, a Bill Bellamy on him?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Anthony Hardaway back in
nothing too crazy, but
1995.
looking good.
Dude, that's
Yes,
Yeah.
the possibilities are truly endless.
Now you got me excited. I think I might turn into a fucking furry. I go way too hard on these.
Good
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Yeah.
You walk into a black barbershop with that though, I mean, you could just sit down and just like, nah, I'm just hanging out, but you still have a reason to be in there. That's a good, I mean,
You might could pass for half. You'd be
who,
like,
me?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
not you.
maybe.
I was like,
Yeah, as long as they let me play chess, I'm happy.
That's the
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said
For
that black
bucks.
barbershops are the best place because they take the hardest stance on the softest issues. And I'm like, there's nothing truer than
Dude, I
that.
jump every time I get the chance to go talk to someone in a black barber
It's
shop.
the best, man.
I'm there. I'm running out the door. It's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I never been.
Oh man.
Oh, you got to go at least once in your life.
Yeah, I never even like been to like an actual like barber. I always went to like the hair cuttery and that
Yeah.
shit. But
Go
I
to a
want to.
barber and get them to like line your beard and shit up.
Yeah,
A black barber,
Oh yeah.
that's precision work. It's like a laser.
yeah, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, it is.
There was this black barber shop that used to be beside my office in my office, and the I would just go in there and hang out with the dude for like hours, and he'd talk shit about baseball, like every baseball player ever. I think he was a Braves fan, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, yes. I don't even. I had lost interest in baseball at that point. I'm like, nah, I got to watch baseball just so I can rile this dude up. And then anybody that walks in, it's like shit talking immediately. They
yeah.
always shit talk somebody. and then then they made out in the back. I didn't understand that, but maybe it wasn't a barbershop. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, they did have a pole out front.
Yeah, he was always spinning on.
Speaking of which, I just saw Honor. Did you guys see that movie yet?
I haven't seen it yet. No,
Pretty good.
is it good?
Yeah. And
Uh,
If it has the cruise bruise on it, I'll take a look at it.
Cruise Bruise.
Mhm.
Yeah, he stamps it, leaves a cruise bruise.
It's that's about
Yeah.
the sex worker, right? The
Yeah, and she gets married to like a Russian oligarch's son.
uh,
It's pretty tight.
I used to watch all the Oscar movies, and the last few years I've fallen off big time. I did see The Substance, but I didn't. I don't think I saw any of the other ones.
Yeah, I want to see that one. I want to see The Brutalist.
Yeah,
And yeah, I haven't seen too much.
was
I've been like back trying to like watch so many movies that I haven't seen like too many modern ones.
I've watched like I just got on this horror movie kick like for the last few months and
The
just
last
watched.
20 years.
No, but I really like. There's been some really good ones last year, I guess, and
Yeah.
I've just been on that. But
What was that name?
it
That
was Sean Baker did Honora. Did he direct? Is that his movie?
So yeah,
He
I
did the Florida
believe.
Project, and
yeah. What was the
yeah,
one
he's
that
a good
Dan
director.
Stevens was in?
Abigail.
Abigail. That was fantastic. It's a
I don't think I saw that one.
fun ass movie.
Yeah, it looks
Hell,
stupid. Like the plot on the like from the previews and just seeing the poster and everything looks like it's dumb.
Just
But
watch it and enjoy.
yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Dang.
And that little girl is hot. No, she's not.
Oh my
I'm
god!
not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh man, thanks for being on the last one of these, Rob.
I was on R Cry. A guy crying.
Yeah, you gonna be on R going to jail? Yes.
I mean, what's wrong with I mean,
I can literally name the statute.
what's so legal about that? Really? I don't know the law, but I
Just
know
because I support one crime doesn't mean I support those crimes.
if it's good enough for the Bible, it's good enough for me. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's even in. Maybe it's in.
Well, if that kid steals from the poor, I say go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Yeah.
you just cut my hands off? Nope.
I got banned from X for a second because I made a dumb joke, and I figured out that I learned there was a Dan Harmon sketch actually later, but I said like there should be like a Dexter reboot where he's like a pedophile that only fucks the bad kids.
You're talking about my uncle. I had talked about him all. Am I the asshole? Yeah, no, I think he's called Santa Claus, by the way. You're not getting coal in your stocking this year. It's close though.
Mhm.
Still starts
You
with
got to
CO.
sit on the stocking, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man. All right, dude. Well, I know we kept you.
Yeah, we
but
appreciate the fuck out of you
yeah,
doing
dude,
this.
you're the man.
Oh, of course,
Hopefully we'll
dude.
get to hang sometime in the
Yes,
next
I'd love
little
to.
bit.
Yeah,
But always appreciate you
trying to make
guys.
our way down south more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
We were supposed to be up in Philly this month. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, yeah. But when you do, please let us know, man.
are you doing
Absolutely.
that show, the Good Boys show? I couldn't remember. I know that lineup was
Yeah,
crazy. Oh yeah, that lineup
Oh
is
god,
insane.
that's fucking strong.
That
yeah. It'll be really fun.
that's in the month, right? The 29th of March,
Yes,
something like that.
yes, yes,
Either
yes,
way,
yes.
it's a great lineup. And of course, Durag and the Deertag
Yeah, what are you fucking doing if you're not watching that show?
for real.
It's seriously one of the podcasts I can't miss. I may
Oh,
not make it through every minute of every episode, but I listen at least to some episode
Yeah,
more than half. You guys
Yeah.
are so fucking funny.
oh, thank you, buddy.
Like, no joke, dude. I love it. And you guys have a real heart to you that is just, you can't find it like that anywhere else.
Thanks, man.
yeah. And
Uh,
I mean, all you guys, all three of you guys are like, seriously good dudes, really nice dudes, and like you said, there's a genuine quality that shows like, it's not forced. It's just fun, man. It's always a good time. And there's a lot of heaviness in this world, but you guys just you keep it fun. Even if you're talking about something heavy, it's always fun, man, and funny.
yeah,
Good
man.
time,
Just try to keep the goops going,
man.
Just keep the apricots out of there, right?
dude. That would be like the funniest thing that happened on the podcast.
I
I was
just
I was crying watching it back.
I watched it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, did I hear that? Yeah, he said that. I was like, fuck.
An emotional bomb erupted. I never saw like Drew like go through those expressions before. It was crazy,
It
dude.
looked like he went
I
through all 5 of like the traumatic, like, denial. Like he went through all of them in about 3.5 seconds.
denial through acceptance happened in
Yeah,
like
it's just, oh,
3 seconds.
I thought he was gonna
goddamn.
throw his Crocs, man. I thought it was,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you're all crazy fucking talented and all the shit you do. It's not just limited to podcasting and comedy. You're in all kinds of shit and keep doing it, man. I would fucking love
Yeah.
it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man. And you guys fucking roll. Always love doing this cast. You guys are so fucking righteous. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Well, you're a
Thank you,
great liar,
brother.
Rob, and I appreciate
You're a
that.
handsome liar, is what you
Handsome,
are.
yeah, handsome liar. And if you go back over to Rainey's, just remember to, get that good whiff. Just store it up here.
Oh yeah.
Get that
I take
underwear.
it right before I go.
Hell yeah.
All right, dude. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, man.
All right,
Later, brother.
later.